Would you believe that there is only that separates amateur from pros? I'm going to tell you what it is. Hey there, Chef Shelley here. I've had a successful personal chef business for over 15 years, and when I'm not cooking for my own clients, I help passionate cooks just like you start your own personal chef business so you can get paid to do what you love, cook on your own terms. If that sounds like something you're interested in, be sure to like, subscribe, and ring that little bell so that you never miss one of my weekly videos. At the end of the day, no matter what, when it comes to the culinary world, there is only one thing that separates the amateur cook from the professional. Well, technically, it's probably getting paid. Isn't that what separates any amateur from the professional? But what separates the ability to go from being an amateur to being a professional is confidence.
I'm a powerful 8-year-old cook.
That's it. Is your food? Do you think it's good? Have you had a couple other people tell you it's? That's really all it takes to be confident in your food. Because at the end of the day, cooking is just like any other art. It's totally subjective. You could make the best dish in the whole entire world and somebody is not going to like it. That's just how food is. It's subjective. Again, it's like art. Generally, though, when it comes to cooking, we're pretty lucky because there's more widely accepted guiding principle. Like, you can take the highest paid artist, like whoever is the artist in the world right now who gets paid the absolute most amount of money, hundreds of thousands of dollars to do a painting, and another person might look at that painting and go, no, is that good? Or my kindergartner could do that. And that's how subjective that art could be. On the other side, when you're talking realism, cubism, specific styles of art, there are guiding principles that need to be followed. And people can generally tell that person is really good, or that person needs to work some more on their talent. But when it comes to cooking, it's pretty clear guidelines in that salting is good. Over salting is not good. Having some char on something that's grilled is good. Burning something is not good. Even though it can get a little crazy in the cooking world. If you've ever heard of Andrew Zimmern, he has a TV show where he travels the world and eats all sorts of what might be considered to Westerners crazy foods. And I'll never forget this one episode. He went to a country in Asia and tried durian, which is this fruit that smells so bad. It is banned from public transit. Like literally, if you're packing it in your lunchbox, you cannot take the bus to work. That's how bad it is. And yet, he went there to try it. This is a guy, famous culinarian, travels all over the world, eating all the weird stuff, probably has the broadest palate in the whole world. He could not gag it down. It was the only time I saw him and food out. And he has eaten things that were alive, things that looked horribly disgusting, things that were rotten. And this is just a piece of fruit. But that's how, to him, crazy bad it was. And yet there are people who love it, grow it, eat it, sell it to other people who love it. That, my friend, is how subjective food can be. Now, if you're thinking, well, that's kind of a crazy example because I've heard of that and it smells like they say kind of a combination of puke and garbage. Literally, I'm not making that up. Well, Thanksgiving stuffing. First of all, we can just start with, is it stuffing? Or is it dressing? And get into that argument. We'll all kind of agree, yeah. If it's cooked in the turkey, it's stuffing. If it's in the pan, it's dressing, but it's the same thing. But let me tell you, everybody has an opinion about what proper dressing is. Is it white bread or is it cornbread? Does it have celery and onion in it? Traditional flavorings like sage and thyme? Or does it go a little crazy? Does it have like cornbread with sausage cooked in it and cream? Does it have nuts and fruits in it? How about oyster stuffing? Even that, everybody has their own opinion on what it should be and what is good or what is bad. So seriously, all you have to do is look around the world. There's 1,000 different opinions. All you need to know is, do you believe your food that you cook is good? You need to have the confidence in your own cooking. Then we can probably take it one step further if this is something that you maybe want to work your passion for and get paid to do. Are there a couple other people out there who've ever said your food is delicious? Has anybody asked for a recipe, raved about your food, maybe even wanted you to make them a cake or do some catering for their event? That is all you need as far as validation to know and to be confident in your cooking. So think about it. Would your life be better if you were confident in your cooking? If you felt secure in saying to someone, like, let's say they're saying, hey, and I hate dinner. I hate making dinner. It's always a nightmare. The kids are always tired and whining, and I didn't get to the grocery store and this and that. To say, oh, well, did you know I can totally do that for you? Yep, I love to cook. And if you'd like to talk about it, I can give you a list of my services. I would make dinner for you. You'd have it at the fridge, ready to heat up anytime you want. Does that sound like something you'd be interested in? That's all it takes. You just need to do the prep of having your recipes, your menus dialed in. You need to actually tell someone that this is what you do. And then you need to wrap it all in being a professional with having your business stuff dialed in. It's literally that easy. And again, it's my mission to help passionate home cooks who want to and deserve to get paid to do what they love and share their joy and passion for cooking with people who want to have the food. So if this sounds like something you're interested in, get your recipes all organized, get your menus set up, even work on your niche a little bit if you want to develop your specialty. This is all the foundation stuff that you can get set up so that you can explore seeing if being a personal chef is the right thing for you if you're interested in getting paid to do what you love and cooking for people who love you and love your food. Do you have even more questions? Get my free guide below on how to do meal prep services for clients. I'll start sending you some emails. You can learn more about a personal chef business and see if it's the right fit for you. You can start making those decisions, start getting your practice in, and get yourself set up for success. Because what do I always say? The clients are out there and they're hungry for what you're cooking.